in our local communities and your local stations, they just want to see themselves on TV. They want to be local celebrities, right? They went to school for a few years and they learned how to read from a teleprompter. They weren't really good actors to make it in Hollywood like Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt. So they settled for the small screen. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on, America? It's your boy CHARLIEINTHEBOX, the Patriotic Miscreant. What I'm gonna have in my box today is gonna be America's complacent media and the danger we're in because of it. It's a really sad thing what's happened to the media in America today, getting all complacent and not doing the freaking jobs. And a prime example of how to recognize it in my community is right behind me. You got two competing news organizations fighting for the viewership of Fresno, Californian citizens. But they're housed in the exact same building, NBC and CBS. See, both of them are reading from the same freaking teleprompter from the same well-orchestrated script. The talking points of the United States federal freaking government. You think they're gonna tell you anything that the United States federal government don't want you to know? They don't want you to know what's going on in your country. They don't want you to know the severity of the issues that you face right around the corner. They're never gonna put all these pieces together and point shit out to us. See, a lot of these people in media, what do they wanna do? I bet you as kids, they looked at TV and they wanted to see themselves on that damn thing. They went to school for a few years to read from a teleprompter, read from a well-orchestrated script, but they weren't really good actors. They couldn't make it in Hollywood like Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt. They had to settle for the small screen. So they became news anchors or weathermen. These people really couldn't tell you what are the first 5 liberties our founders put in the Bill of Rights in the First Amendment. If they were to know that, they would know the importance of number 3. What is it? A free and open press. Because they would understand the responsibility they have on their shoulders of telling the American people the truth and doing their freaking jobs. But they don't do that anymore. I want to bet you would ask your local TV stations if they know anything about the Trans-Pacific Partnership. What is their opinion on it? They probably wouldn't tell you because they don't know anything about it. Ask them, what is one of the main reasons of the federal freaking government? It's to protect and secure our freaking borders. So why are they not doing that freaking jobs? We got a border that's wide freaking open with thousands of people crossing it each and every day. Some of them wishes to come do us harm. You got gangs, drug dealers that are sneaking across, but in the thousands, regular people just not sneaking in, but just turning themselves in. They're getting some food, some bread, some medicine, and then shipped into a city near us, wherever they want to be put into this country. They're not being deported anymore. The United States federal government released 60,000 criminal aliens back into our streets. Not because they did good time and their sentence was over, no, just to put them back in the freaking public. They didn't even deport them. Drug dealers, child molesters, rapists, gangs and drug dealers. People that are just gonna go right back to the freaking criminal activities that they got locked up for. At the same time, we got all this criminal element coming from the southern tip of our borders. We have people that want to come do us harm. They got people in terrorist cells waiting to pounce when they get the command to attack America. The second in command in Iraq said that in the news months ago. They know that they got terrorist training cells in our freaking country, in our communities, in our states, but they don't report that shit to the people. I want to bet if you were to ask your local celebrities and your TV stations what do they know about that, they would probably say nothing because they don't know any of that shit. They say that's in the national scale. We don't deal with it. We deal with stuff at home. So I would ask you, give me your opinion about Agenda 21. That's what I asked. They say, well, I've never even heard of it. Well, shit, what's happening to rural America right now? They're just cording off vast amount of freaking acres that the American people will never be able to go on anymore. In Agenda 21, they said they're gonna restrict all its natural resources and take its freaking land. Are we able to farm or use our freaking waters? No, they hide it behind environmentalism, so we can't go there anymore. And we'll never be able to step on it in the future anymore for any generation. If you were to ask them about in the United Nations Agenda 21, they want gun confiscations. They would probably say they don't have no opinion on it because they never even heard of it. These people don't know how to do their jobs anymore, America, and we're never going to be able to tell the truth if we don't start searching it our freaking selves. We need to start looking at that knowledge for ourselves and understanding the amount of severities and the issues that we face as Americans because of their complacency. We're in a bunch of trouble today. We got an out-of-control government that's just taking away Americans' liberties because of propaganda and the mouthpiece of these freaking idiots behind us. What are they going to tell us? You're gonna talk about Donald Trump, the left-right paradigm, keep us fighting amongst one another. Today they're talking about Planned Parenthood or Black Lives Matter or racial division in America. Or they want to tell us that we need to be more open-minded and considerate to a man that wants to be a freaking woman and transgender bullshit. That fucking dude got problems, and we don't want to hear about Bruce Jenner. We want to be told the truth. We want to know the amount of severity of the issue that we face as Americans. We have so much problems here at home. We got the NSA freaking spying, erosion of the Fourth Amendment. You got the freaking TSA and our reports molesting our women and our children. We're just sitting by there watching that shit because we think we're gonna be safer because of it. The amount of liberties that you're willing to relinquish America for security, it's never gonna pan out and you're never gonna get that shit back again. See, we have to understand that today in our country, the media is scared to do their jobs. Because let's just point out Michael Hastings. Michael Hastings was a reporter for CNN. He was on a national scale. And this is the man that took down General Petraeus. He said all to his colleagues in the media, says the amount of stuff that we have on these guys, if we all released it, they wouldn't be able to stop it. The internet would just flood with all this corruption and all the stuff they got on these government officials. Like Hillary Clinton and this freaking email scandal. But as soon as he said that, he was dealt with and he was killed. So all the rest of these guys, they're gonna stay in freaking line. See, we could continuously ignore these things, but apathy, and ignorance is only gonna take us too far, and when it runs out, what are you gonna do? I advise you guys, go to drudgereport.com daily and start getting the news for yourself. And the way that we change things to educate and empower the communities, and that's what we need to do is first get the knowledge to them. Show them what they should be doing and lead us in the freaking right direction. Because America, if you don't do that, we're in a bunch of trouble. We need you. So if you're not going to do everything in power to restore your life, liberty, and this country, America, you're going to do everything in power to destroy all three. Charlie the Box, the Patriotic Miscreant, coming to you from the communist state of California, an occupied United States of America, Agenda 21, Freeman Region 9, and I'm out.
Charlie Box, baby.
What's going on, America? It's your boy Charlie the Box, the Patriotic Miscreant. What I'm going to have in my box today is going to be America's complacent media and the danger. People go to school to 4 to 6 years to be what? A well-orchestrated script, talking points. They share them